So, I know I already made this video like a year ago, but that video was terrible bad and you shouldn't watch it. So, I'm remaking it again because I am completely out of ideas. Okay, the last part was a joke. The real reason I wanted to make this video is because I played a lot of Pokemon in the past year and I've never mentioned those Pokemon once in this channel. So, I think it's only appropriate that I go over the teams that I've played through the past year and the teams I've played in the past 4 years. Okay, so the first team I'm going to be covering is Let's Go Eevee, and unfortunately I don't remember my first full Let's Go Eevee team. I only remember an Eevee, a Kadabra, and a Slowbro named Barry. However, I do remember my second team. It was Sheikah the Eevee, Zor the Venusaur, Rosie the Golem, Sabrina the Alakazam, Gengang the Gengar, and Speedy the Rapidash. I have a lot of good memories with this team, and I think it will forever be one of my favourites. I think every team member was great, but Zora was definitely the MVP. He just swept. So for remakes, I'll be pretty brief, but I also played Let's Go Pikachu, and my team for that was God the Pikachu, Venus the Pidgeot, Midas the Nidoking, King the Charizard, Shad the Machamp, even though it was a girl, and Yasmin the Vileplume. A late but great addition to the team was definitely Yasmin the Vileplume. She helped a lot in every battle she was in, despite me getting her before like the 7th gym. I don't have as good memories with this team as I do with other teams, since you ever play the other pair of the game a few years later and it doesn't feel the same because you already know all the story, but I still thought the game was very fun and I think it is one of my stronger teams overall. So I've actually never played a Johto game, but if I did, my team would be something like Typhlosion, Ampharos, Steelix, Umbreon, Heracross, and Kingdra. I'm quite fond of my Gen 3 team as well. I played Omega Ruby and my team was George the Swampert, Sonic the Manectric, Grinder the Shiny Gyarados, who I chain fished for, Fruit the Aggron, Lucius the Latios, and Thinker the Medicham. I really like this team because not only are ORAS just fun games, all these Pokemon can Mega Evolve, which made me more attached to them. I played Brilliant Diamond as well, and my team was Stumpy the Torterra, NY the Luxray, Kira the Gardevoir, Flash the Scizor, Discount the Honchkrow, and Dom the Dialga. The team I think suffered from fire, but as everybody knows, there's 2 fire types in Sinnoh's deck, so it was fine. I also played Shine and Pearl, and I'll keep it brief, but I used an Infernape named Lavalamp, Callisto the Crobat, Europa the Roserade, a shiny Floatzel named Floaty, Io the Mismagius, and Antmat the Mamoswine, and an honourable mention to Ganymede the Togetic, who I ditched before Candace, whoever that is, in its place of Antmat. So I've actually never played a Unova game either, but because it's the next game I want to play and because I kind of want to make a movie for it, I'm not going to say my team because if I did I wouldn't want to spoil the entire team, but I do know that I want my starter to either be Serperior or Samurott. I also played Y back in 2021 and the team wasn't amazing, but it was good. My team was Firefox the Delphox, Venabro the Venusaur, Stunner the Gardevoir, Bounce the Vivian, Cryptid the Aegislash, and Godliza the Tyranitar. This team was alright, but I could have done better. I could use Mega Venusaur, which was cool. I also played X, and unlike Y, I really like this team. It was Shuriken the Greninja, Phoenix the Talonflame, Bloom the Florges, Powercard the Heliolisk, Alex the Gift Lucario from Karina, and the MVP, Toothless the Noivern. Not only is Noivern my favourite Pokemon, but he is very, very strong. I next played Sun, which was a pretty long but enjoyable experience. My squad was Quandale the Incineroar, Scooter the Vikavolt, Plasma the Lycanroc, Scarlet the Salazzle, Stomper the Golisopod, and Jalapeno the Komodo. And my true cannon who was here until I got Komodo, and I swapped her in for my true cannon who was named Legend. She is strong, but I really wanted to use Komodo. Next was Gen 8, which I quite enjoyed. My team was Beats the Rillaboom, Material Gal the Corviknight, and also she's named after the song, not the weird meme from 3 years ago, abduct the Orbeetle, ban the Surfetched, ring fart the Lunarius, and microwave the Dragapult. This team was overall really good, I think. I know you get Dragapult pretty late, but she was very useful in every battle she was in. Now it's time for my most recent playthrough as of writing this script. I beat Legends Arceus 2 days ago, again, as of writing this script, but I love my team. Okay, so editors now. Legends Arceus is no longer my most recent playthrough. By the time this video was out, I will probably have beaten the Indigo Disc. It's actually kind of why this video was delayed, technically. I got both the Scarlet Violet DLCs. So the Teal Mask is going to be featured in this video. The Indigo Disc might be, maybe. It depends if I finished it. So yeah, this video is probably going to be delayed until like maybe early September, if that's the case, because August, I mean, it's kind of just, it's not flown by, but I guess you could say it's just gone at a pretty moderate speed for a month, so yeah, this video is probably going to come out like just before my birthday. Anyways, with all that said, let's go back to our regular scheduled program. Anyways, with all that said, my team was Bullseye the Hisui and Decidueye, Gallant the Glade, Humbug the Omega, shout out to those who get the reference, Timid Mask the Dusknoir, Jam the Overquill, and Naya the Garchomp. This team was just filled with powerful ones that really helped me. I got really attached with these guys, and Legends Arceus is now probably one of my new favourite Pokemon games. I made a video nearly 2 years ago about the team I wanted to use in Scarlet and Violet, and my team changed a lot, and looking back at that team, yeah, it was pretty bad. But my team ended up being a lot different. It was Phantom the Skeleturge, Baba the Gargancle, Shadow the Armorage, Bluster the Tinkaton, Bob the Toadscruel, and Cetacean the Baxcalibur. And also honorable mention to Larry the Shiny Squawkabilly, who was there until I got Cetacean. I really liked this team. I just used strong Pokemon that were all very useful. It took me a month and a half looking for a Shiny Cetoddle and never got it. I eventually just gave up and used Baxcalibur, which was a much better decision because, well, yeah, Cetitan next to Baxcalibur, it's no question who's better. But I mean, at the time recording this, I got Shiny Cetoddle a few months ago. The next game I will once again keep pretty brief, but I played Pokemon Violet next, and my team was Gato the Meowscarada, Pajaro the Kilowattrel, Mono the Annihilate, Beecha the Rabska, Dorado the Golden Go, and Reina the King Gambit. If you couldn't tell already, I named them all after like the Spanish word for like their animal or things. So like Gato is cat, Pajaro is bird, Mono is male monkey, Beecha is female bug, Dorado is gold, and Reina is queen. So it should be pretty obvious what their genders were just by that. And the final team I'll be covering for this video is the Teal Mask, which I finished about 3 weeks ago as of recording this audio. But my team was Macargo-D's the Shiny Macargo. Yes, I used only Shinies for my first playthrough since I saw other people doing that, thought it was cool. Cassie the Shiny Trevenant, Nova the Shiny Melodic, Apricot the Shiny Mandibuzz, Dagger the Shiny Gliscor, and Sumo the Shiny Snorlax. So now you're probably wondering, which one of all these teams I've used is my favourite? Well, out of all of them, I think that Pokemon X had to have been my favourite team. I like all the Pokemon's designs, they're all strong, and I know I talked about how like if you play the older version a few years later, it might not feel the same, but something just felt different about X and Y. Maybe it's just because X and Y is my favourite generation of Pokemon, but I don't know, X it just felt different. It just felt really new, like I was playing a new game, and I got to use Noivern, which is cool because I've loved him for so long but never got to use him, so X was by far my favourite team out of all these. Maybe not by far, but there were definitely a lot of contenders. Let's Go Eevee, Legends Arceus, and Scarlet were definitely 3 big contenders, but I definitely enjoyed X a lot, and the team was so strong. I never felt like any team member could have done more because they all just really helped. Like the types that we struggled with, but one team member did excellent against one of the types we struggled with, which was really nice. Anyways, with all that said, let me know which one of my teams was your favourite in the comments, and I will see you next time. Comment, like, and subscribe, and bye! Anyways, with all that said, let me know which team was your